Budweiser's Made in America concert is proud to support people of interest. Damn it, we were supposed to run this in August. Oh, Jay-Z is going to have my legs broken.
Senator Patrick Leahy of Vermont is garnering praise from privacy experts for his NSA reform bill that would greatly curb the amount of spying the NSA is allowed to perform on American citizens. However, my next guest, Representative Vanessa Watkins of Wyoming, has introduced a counter bill in the House that would not only allow the NSA greater freedoms in their spying, but would also allow the girlfriends, fiancés, wives, and wives of America complete and unrestricted access to their partner's personal data, including internet search history, email accounts, and phone records, especially any texts to that tramp Cheryl. Representative Watkins joins us here today to discuss the bill. Representative Vanessa Watkins, welcome.
Hello.
So now, tell me about the bill. What is the genesis of this in your mind?
Well, it's funny. It's a long story. I won't bore you with it. But I just got sick of people sneaking around. I feel like dishonesty, whether it be from politicians, lovers, family, just not right. So I feel that as an American, I should have access to the ultimate freedom, which is, and the ultimate freedom to me, is full access to personal devices, mobile devices.
Right, yes. And email.
And email and everything.
Yes. I mean, this is a very all-encompassing bill. I mean,
yes. If your best interests are for the people, then I feel like what do you have to hide? So.
Right. Well, yeah, I think that's very noble of you. You know. However, it's interesting that only women can access their partners'
I'm feminist. So.
I just don't understand why men wouldn't be able to be afforded.
Because they have enough boys' clubs. Fine, we need a club too.
Well, be the NSA.
The NSA.
What would be some information that women would be gathering about their partners that you think would make America better?
Yes. Spending accounts, websites visited, spending accounts, religious organizations associated with said partners. Just overall things that I mean, anything you think you might want to know about your spouse or a politician. I mean, money, religious orientation, sexual orientation, all the important things. So, like an OkCupid profile. That should be public knowledge.
Interesting. I guess one of the questions is, how does your husband feel about this bill?
He loves it.
Really?
Yes.
I mean, I'm just curious, is there, questions?
We have no secrets from each other.
Well, it's interesting because, why would you then, want to support this bill if you feel you can trust your partner?
Because I don't want to be jealous of our loving, open relationship. My husband and I tell each other everything. And so I feel that it's like our house is a microcosm, it's like a mini country. And we have a great democratic relationship. It's like our dogs are like little civilians. And it's a very open and loving environment. And I thought, why should America not experience this? And he reads my email, I read his email, I stand and talk to him when he's in the bathroom sometimes. There's no privacy in our house. And we have a great marriage. And I just thought to myself, if I could only expand this to the rest of the nation, what a utopia would it would be.
Well, that seems very charming.
He loves it. He loves the bill.
Privacy experts, though, say, you've had quite a few detractors say that it's overbroad, and in some cases too specifically regarding someone named Cheryl.
She watches this program.
I can't say, although it was sitting after that.
Specifically, what am I supposed to comment about Cheryl since this is on the record?
Well, I guess some people are wondering, who's Cheryl?
Cheryl's an old friend. Cheryl, we all went to high school together, and Cheryl was Benjamin's prom date. But Cheryl just doesn't know when to take a hint, specifically from me. And yes.
This is more about policing Cheryl in your...
But the metaphor of Cheryl.
Right.
The metaphor of people who don't know how to take a hint. Who put their noses where they don't belong.
Well, I think one of the things that privacy experts have really pointed to is that you're not getting information on Cheryl, you're getting information on your husband. Your hypothetical husband.
Hypothetical? Oh, yes. The nuts.
Yes.
Okay.
So why wouldn't you, it seems like the bill would be better suited if it was just targeting Cheryl.
But doesn't everyone have a Cheryl in their life? It's like every family has a black sheep, right? Everyone has a creepy uncle. Every wife has a Cheryl. Every wife has a Cheryl that she just can't stand, and she's protecting her own democracy of the house. She's protecting her civilians, her Shih Tzu and her Bichon.
Your dog, yes.
Yes.
Who are the civilians.
Citizens of
Now, it's just what concerns me, you know, as a husband myself, is that.
Don't be scared. I'm on your side. This is for your protection.
I think a lot of husbands and boyfriends and fiancés, male fiancés, are wondering, you know, what if Cheryl texts you first, you know, and you're just trying to deflect.
Why does Cheryl have your number? He's stuttering.
Well, I'm not going to change my phone number just because somebody, you know.
If you love your wife, you will be unlisted.
She could have gotten it through a friend. I don't know. I'm just.
Your friends are terrible. I'm sorry, I keep interrupting you. Ask your questions.
Oh, this is purely hypothetical.
Hypothetical, yes.
You know, so if there could be a misunderstanding without context, you know, shouldn't be a proviso that men would have the chance to defend themselves?
Yes. I mean, there is a portion of the bill that's still in a rework. And there is a portion that I feel that before it's set in motion, that the research has been done, that there's been some sort of negative connotation with the conversations between you and said Cheryl, hypothetical Cheryl.
Yes.
I mean, it depends. I mean, if it's the initial text with no other history, yes, you can't control what kind of crazy people. I mean, if some vagabond on the street comes up and touches my shoulder, it's not my fault. But if I've approached that vagabond every day and winked at him, that's a difference. So I think this bill is more catered towards researching a trail, paper trail, or a virtual trail, so to speak. So don't worry, husbands out there. If you had been honest and straightforward, not to worry.
Well, I guess sort of the final question I have is, so what about, there's a provision that boyfriend, like after a breakup, there is a year grace period in which women can still check on their exes.
Yes.
What's up with that?
Men don't always know what they want. So after that initial breakup, there's still a 360-day chance that he might change his mind. And I feel it is the woman's right to see what's going on, and if she does get back together with him, she can see his paper trail.
Just to make sure.
Just to make sure, for her own dignity, sanity, and health.
Well, good luck with your bill.
Thank you.
Vanessa Watkins, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Actual support for People of Interest is brought to you by Philly Improv Theater, Philly's home for comedy. In addition to shows every week of the year, PHIT offers classes in improv, sketch, and stand-up. For more information, visit phillyimprovtheater.com.